Is it a memory or a dream?
Welcome to the Then to Now podcast. I'm your host, Zach, and today we have with us the one and only Brendon.
Hey.
There he is. That's that juicy voice we look for. And then we've got our guest today, Solena. Welcome.
Hi.
So Solena is a human being, just like most of us that listen to this. And what is your occupation or area of study?
So right now I'm in school to become a medical assistant.
Medical assistant.
Yeah.
So you assist medicine?
So it would be assisting the doctor with a variety of things. We take vitals, draw blood, give injections. We can take, what are they called? X-rays. It's a whole variety of things, which is pretty neat.
Gotcha. And then we got Brendon. Have you got your blood drawn before?
I haven't actually. I need
to.
Have you, Solena?
No.
Oh yeah, you've had some illnesses right before, so I'd assume.
I have actually, before my phlebotomy class, I had never gotten my blood drawn. Ooh. And except for the time that we had to do it to test if one of the vaccines that we got worked in our body, but it went from like rarely ever getting my blood drawn to like 5 times a week.
Oh no.
All in one day.
Can't feel good. What is phlebotomy? I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds like flagella, you know, the little corkscrew thing. But what is phlebotomy, anyways?
Phlebotomy is the study of blood.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got my blood drawn in South America. It's the only place I've ever gotten it. Because I had dengue fever, and It was funny because the doctor said no one has ever had a case of dengue fever in this town, and he's like, it's definitely not dengue fever. We're like, just check it. Sure enough, it's dengue fever.
How did you get that?
Mosquito.
Oh,
I don't know how. He was like, yeah. There's absolutely 0% chance. But
wow.
Sure enough. So
that's insane.
We got city of residence, which is that's always a fun one. That's probably why people listen to this show.
Yeah.
What city do you live in, Solena?
I live in Bothell, Washington.
Bothell, nice. Yeah. Canyon Park, that's a thing. What does the canyon and the park have to do with Bothell?
You know what? I think that one day, long time ago, there was canyon.
A galaxy? Sorry.
I think there was a canyon, and somehow they just threw a bunch of dirt on top and threw a park, and then you have Canyon Park, and it just built up from there.
That's the whole story.
Exactly.
So basically, they just hauled a bunch of dirt, and then that's the legacy of Canyon Park.
That's right.
What more could you ask for, though?
That's a great TV show. I mean, endless hours of content right there. I bet Brendon would watch it.
Oh, absolutely, I would.
He's that kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. How do you know the host or co-hosts?
So I know Zach. And we met, I believe, I wasn't even 13 yet. I was 12. I was about to turn 13. And
I was probably like 6. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't 6. I was at least
You're
7.
always 6 in all of these.
Okay, keep it rolling. What else we got?
But we were, we did this play for a bunch of people that visited.
Yep.
And they were from all over. They're from Korea.
That's fun.
We're from California. Some were from Russia, I believe. So it was a whole mix, but it was really fun. and we dressed up in a whole bunch of different outfits. And I'm pretty sure he sang too, so that was pretty funny.
Wait, I sang or you sang?
I'm pretty sure you sang. I sang, but watching you sing was pretty funny.
Okay, but you also danced to Happy. You know the song? I mean, I am right, right?
Williams?
Exactly. Wait, you say Pharrell? It's not Farrell?
No, it's
I've got it wrong this whole time? Oh, no.
Dude, I'm going to have like an existential crisis here. If I'm wrong, and I've been wrong my whole life, oh my goodness.
All right, so basically, Solena and her compatriots dressed up in, you know, a whole neon party of colors and clapped along to that song.
And at that time,
just saying,
I don't wear a lot of neon colors, so I had to go out and buy something specifically for that. And it was pink, and I don't even like pink either, so that made it a little more difficult.
Wow, bad day to be pink.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, there's an artist named Pink too, so there's that.
I have not seen her in forever.
Wait, you mean like you used to be like tight with her, like you know?
Oh, most definitely.
Had burgers, sometimes maybe watermelon. Okay, so yeah, we did this like Noah's Ark thing, right? I was a wave.
Ooh.
Or at least I was half of a wave. I was a quarter or an eighth, whatever that ends up being. I was part of a wave, and I threw ping pong balls at other kids, and frogs.
Ooh,
wait, frogs.
Sometimes, you know, if it was an off day, you know, you throw the ping pong ball at some specific kid. But if it's a good day, you just kind of launch it up there and see what happens. What were you, Solena?
I don't remember. I was a woman who
set
something to follow.
Right.
But honestly,
wait a second. Hold up. This wasn't Noah's Ark. This was
Egypt, wasn't it?
This was Egypt. This was the Moses thing.
I was gonna say, when you said frogs, I was like, excuse me.
I guarantee you there was frogs on Noah's Ark, though, Brendon.
Yeah, but how would you be a wave and a frog?
What? No, I threw frogs.
Yeah, why would you throw frogs on the ark, dude?
Come on, Brendon. Okay, so Solena was a person in this thing.
Yeah. I had one line.
Well, that's better than me. I was a wave.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what's better, a wave or a tree.
Ooh.
Definitely a wave.
Yeah, okay, a wave has some motion.
I feel redeemed.
Waves can have personality to it. Trees,
That's so true.
It depends on the tree and the leaves.
I was feeling pretty down about this whole Pharrell Williams thing, but I guess I'm better than a tree now. So
that really brought it back for you.
Yeah. All right. So, Solena, what's your favorite memory?
Oh, last summer. So I was supposed to graduate last year if I was in high school, but I'm doing this whole high school college program thing that makes me get my high school diploma and my college degree all at once, so I don't have to waste any time.
Okay, so it's like buy one get one kind of situation.
Yeah. So last summer I did my graduation trip and I went to the UK and I visited Belgium and the Netherlands as well. But
are there waffles as good as they say?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. I had one with these melted strawberries on top, and if I could just go back, I crave it every day, honestly.
Sounds better than Costco.
Yeah.
Sounds so much better than Costco. That's pretty cool. So, okay, we got Belgium, we got UK.
But
what else did you say?
The Netherlands.
Canada? Oh, Netherlands.
So I went to Amsterdam and that was pretty cool. We only stayed in Belgium and Amsterdam for 24 hours each. So most
Oh,
of the trip
nice.
was in England, and we stayed in London for a few days, and then we visited our friends up north. And it was really cool because I met a bunch of their friends, and I decided after I met them, I was like, I sort of want to have a party or like get together with everyone before we
Uh-huh.
go. So 2 days before we left, I threw a party with the help of some other people, and we went up to this national park up above on these boulder rocks overlooking like the whole valley, and we just had a bonfire. Everybody brought drinks and food, roasted
Sweet.
marshmallows, played guitar, is and like hiked around the area, and it was just such good memories.
Yeah, that totally makes sense because Selena is a party animal, Brendon. She is, if there's such thing as somebody who likes to party, it's definitely Selena.
Oh, okay.
Um, is that just like kind of in your blood, Selena? You just like to dance and all that stuff?
You know what? Throughout this quarantine, so I used to go to the gym like every single week, but that stopped happening. So I just had a dance party every single day for like the first month of a quarantine. And it's
Like
pretty good.
salsa, bachata. That's I don't know what else. Brennan's actually Mexican, so he should know these
I should
names.
know. What is that?
I mean, come on, it's flamenco. Is it flamenco or flamango?
Flamenco with a
Oh,
C.
oh, it's not minko. It's not like some Chinese import export company. All right. All right, cool. So Selena's got dance parties. Are these like solo dance parties or
Yeah,
okay, cool. You know what? That's respectable
just
because Napoleon
plugging in.
Dynamite.
Exactly.
That's why it's respectable. You
Yes,
know, if that movie didn't exist, it'd be weird. But because of Napoleon Dynamite, it's cool.
I love it.
That dance he does at the end, that's
So good.
Pedro. That's the only reason Pedro even gets to be president is because of that dance. Also,
So he could run.
there it is. That's like McFarland. Have you seen McFarland?
Oh my goodness. I love that
Right?
movie.
There's they run uh in the fields. Man, there's a lot of movies about running in fields and farms. Now that I think about it.
Speaking of
Brendan, we're
Yeah.
doing it. Go ahead, Selena.
Speaking of fields, you know what I've been wanting to do? And it sort of sucks because there's no fields really near us that you can just drive onto, but I think it'd be so fun to have a field party and just like dance, play music, and just hang out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, it's set in stone now.
All right. Well, cool. So the next question is about the embarrassing situation. Everybody absolutely loves this one because who doesn't love a good situation with embarrassment involved? But first, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back to answer that question. If you want to start your own podcast, I recommend checking out Anchor. It's a free tool, and there's plenty of creation tools online to record and edit your podcast straight from your phone or a computer with a mic hooked up. Anchor will distribute your podcast pretty much everywhere, which is totally awesome. And you can even make money from your podcasts with no minimum listenership. It's pretty much everything you need to make a podcast in one place. To check it out, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Here's some good stuff from the break. Enjoy.
So I have two, right? I just thought
Yep.
of one right now. So one is it's like embarrassing, but it's nothing really to talk off of, and it's like, whatever. But recently, I went into I used to have this app, and I made like collages on it, and I went into it, and it's so embarrassing. And I made like this thing and posted it about this guy
Ooh.
that our that gave like a that was in a play at our school, and he like gave us autographs, and then like in the collage it says I'll read it to you. It says it's so bad, honestly.
Wait. Okay, so this guy had like his little moment of fame?
Yeah. So
Wow.
basically what happened, he was from the high school. He was a senior and we were in 7th grade in drama
Yeah.
class, and they performed a play, and then they talked to the class, and he gave us all his autograph on our phone cases and stuff, and then I took a picture of my phone case and made a collage, and like it says, play in drama today, amazing, plus guy gave me his autograph. He also told me to date my friend. And it's just like so awkward.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, what was 7th grade me even thinking?
Oh, I don't ever want to remember 7th grade me. That's a bad time.
Steamroller Brendon.
Stop.
Sweetness.
I also have a bunch of collages on here of Harry Styles, Austin Mahone, Russell Wilson.
Oh, okay.
I
Russell Wilson.
have one of Mark McMorris, who's a professional snowboarder, and it says, the Olympics, Mark McMorris, my boyfriend.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Sweetness. Does he have curly hair? Just asking.
It's sort of wavy. Yeah.
Wavy. Okay.
A little curly.
All right. So 1 point Brendon for the curly hair. 1 point me, wavy hair. So we're represented over here, Brendon.
Oh, that's good.
We've got our guy Russell Wilson and Mark McDonald. We got them all checked off.
Is that what it takes?
It's all about the hair, Brendon. You know it is.
I see.
Welcome back to the Then to Now podcast. We've got Brendon, everybody's favorite. What are you the favorite of, Brendon?
What am I the favorite of?
Yeah, I mean, just promote yourself. I mean, this is your spotlight moment, just like Solena's, actor boyfriend. What's your moment? What's your moment?
My moment? Oh man. So basically, I'm a Mexican guy who looks like a Jew, and that's it.
Well, that's all you need. I mean, when you've got that under your belt, your life's pretty much good to go.
I would hope so.
All right, so Solena has already been belting off all her secrets. You missed all of them. Nah, I'm just kidding. We might put them in. But there's another embarrassing situation. Solena says she has two, but she said she had one originally. I'm guessing there's at least 4 or 5 more.
Honestly, I don't have that many. And if they do, I block them out of my memory and I just don't know anymore. But
if we apply electricity, I've heard it can accelerate memory gain. So if you put some electrical wires on your head, low voltage, we don't want to cause any actual damage here, but you could actually bring them back.
I think I will pass on that one. Thanks for the suggestion, though.
Well, you are a medical doctor assistant, so you should be able to work with this memory stuff, right?
I don't know. Haven't gotten
Wow.
through yet.
That was good. Brendon, I don't know, she says. How do you feel? Do you think, would you allow a medical assistant to put some wires on your head?
On my head?
Yeah, like a small connection, low voltage, nothing too crazy.
I don't know how I feel about electroshock therapy. I really don't think that's
Oh my goodness, Brendon knows the name. Did you go to school for this, Brendon?
No, just add it to my list of knowledge that I don't need to have.
So we got pancakes. We've got electroshock therapy. Brendon is also an avid pediatrics
what does that
assistant.
Mean? What does that
Episode
mean?
1, pediatrics. Come on, Brendon, bring this back. See, this is why you need electroshock therapy. All right. So, what is the most embarrassing situation you've been a part of, Solena?
Another one is in seventh.
Well,
All in
no,
seventh grade.
the most, like the height of your embarrassment, or is this it?
I honestly am not embarrassed easily.
Wow,
So
that's much better than our other guest, Brendon. I think we have a winner,
Of
so
just peak embarrassment or what?
or just like less than embarrassment.
Oh.
Sometimes you roll the dice, whoever gets the highest number wins. Sometimes you roll it, whoever gets the lowest one wins. Although usually the lowest number is a cheat, right? That's when somebody rolls a 1 and they're like, yeah, it's whoever gets the lowest. I know you've done that, Brendon. I know you have. Okay. Sorry, I'm totally taking Selena's spotlight. Go ahead, Selena.
so basically, one that I can think of that has just always stayed is in seventh grade. Always in seventh grade stuff happens. I don't know why. But I kicked a locker. I don't know why. I don't even know why. It's just
Probably a moment of frustration.
uh
It just happens
I don't
sometimes.
know. But
No, it does. It does.
but
Brendan knows.
it was
I
like
guess
I kicked
so.
the top locker and then my pants ripped.
Oh no.
And so I had to go to the girls' locker room and
Hmm.
change in a basketball shorts that were the school logo and that were royal blue. Didn't match with my top because it was like a nice top.
Right.
The rest of the day was ruined, but
Right.
that's
Wouldn't
about
expect
it.
anything less. Okay. Wow. So sounds like a Netflix show to me.
Yeah, these
There you go.
Netflix shows recently,
Um.
oof, they've been quite interesting.
All right. Selena's got the dig on the latest Netflix shows, Brendan. Uh, and do you still have these basketball shorts? Like, is this like now a part of your history? So you keep it as like a memento,
I don't.
not to be confused with Mentos.
I don't.
Sometimes I get confused. You
But
don't?
but
Oof.
I still have my sweatpants from middle school and I'm wearing them right now.
No way.
Yeah, they
Wait, they
still
gave out sweatpants at your middle school?
because you have running shorts, you have your top uniform, and then if it's like cold, they give you sweatpants that you can buy.
Excuse
But I
me.
never
But
actually wore the sweatpants at school because
okay.
I'm not gonna wear something super baggy when I work out.
Oh right. Yeah. See. Here's the problem. Right here. I'm about to lay it all out right now. Brendan and I don't run.
No.
So
What?
this is the problem with the sweats. They don't give out sweats to kids who don't run.
Well, here's the thing is they don't give out sweats at my school. You guys go to like some premium schools out here. I don't know what's going on. Like we
Wait.
had green shorts that had like those like weird like breathing holes in them.
Breathing
And
holes.
and
It's
then
like
it
a
was
petty for your pants. You know those petties, those sport petties. But
oh
you
my
wear a.
god.
It's like a track
Yes,
suit made
that's
out
what
of
it
it.
was. That's literally what I have them right here actually because I still have them. And they're green and they have the logo of the school on them. And I had the same pair of shorts for all of high school for all of the stupid like PE classes I had to take. And they're still alive. I don't know how
That
they're
is
still
gorgeous.
alive.
Do you
You know
still wear
what, Brendan? You got to put those on. I got to see this. I have
Dude,
to.
you've seen me wear
Please.
them. I've
Well,
worn them
please,
when we played basketball.
just again, just one more time, Brendan. All
All right,
right.
one day
You know
I'll
what? You know what? I'm just. It just hit me right now. Selena is the most chill guest we've had so far. Just lighthearted. You know, like all our other guests. No offense. It's been so like serious, you know. But Selena's like, let's just talk about Netflix shows. Although we haven't talked about Netflix shows, but
What does that mean?
we're basically making our own. We're making our own show right now,
that
and
would be really fun.
it's never going to be on Netflix. But
No.
if it was, Selena would see it, right?
Oh,
Selena?
definitely. I think this episode would be the best one of all.
for sure.
There you go. See, she knows her stuff when it comes to shows. Here's another fun show. Wait, did we ever say that? Oh yeah, you said the embarrassing situation. It was the shorts and what kind of mascot was it?
It was a knight.
Like what kind of night? Like night with a K or night with a moon?
Knight with a
How would your
Hey.
logo be nighttime?
It's just a black square. You know. If you have a telescope and you cut the sides off, you cut the top off and the bottom off into a square, you've got yourself a logo.
Why do I have a telescope?
Come on, Brendon. I know you watch the stars.
I mean, sure, but why do I just have a telescope?
So you can cut it and make a mascot. Okay. If you crash landed on an island, Solena, with no hope of rescue, and let's say there's approximately 50, because Brendon likes that number, it's his favorite number.
Is it?
Hey, I didn't come up with this stuff.
Which question? I have a question. So,
okay.
Are your guys' favorite number single digits or double digits or triple digits? Because I feel like they should only be single digits.
Oh, wow. You know what? I'm writing this down. This is the next person. Can we just have like a 40-second pause to give me time to write this down?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Although I do want to ask this to the next guest. You know, what's your favorite number? Because apparently that's what people care about these days. Brendon, single digit, multi-digit, or multi-digit?
Let's see. I haven't actually put a huge amount of thought into what my favorite number is.
Yeah, you have. It's 50. You told me already.
No, I never told you that.
You came up with the question.
It's definitely not 50. I'll tell you that right now. 50 is not my favorite number.
You're serious? It's not 50?
No, absolutely it's not 50.
Why not?
Well,
you seem like you have like a real hate against 50.
50 is just,
oh my goodness, Solena's onto something.
Half. It's just half. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like,
what? You know, it doesn't matter.
Even if it's 50 out of 50, it doesn't matter.
Brendon, come on, man. This is like the highest treason level for numbers I've ever seen.
All of the worst tests in the world, all the worst exams have 50 questions or more. Think about that for a minute. That's like the cutoff right there.
You do have us there. Solena, what's your favorite number?
So it's 3. If it's not 3, it's 5 or 7.
What? So you have like 3 favorite numbers. I thought it was favorite number.
Well,
we're going to have to change all our questions.
3.
What is your favorite memory? And then like, what's another one and another one you have? Like, how are we supposed to do a podcast with this? That's my question.
It's all your fault. I can't believe this.
All right. You crash land on an island with no hope of rescue. There's 3, maybe 5, possibly 7 people on this island. There's no way to know because Solena can't pick her favorite number.
It's 3.
Okay, fine.
There's only 3 people on the island. Man, it's a bad crash.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty feisty pretty quick because with 3 people, it's not 1. So it's not like Castaway movie.
It's not
and
1.
It's not like 40 or 50, Brendon's favorite number, where
Stop
you could...
with
50. Okay, I'm going to just go out there and say my favorite number is 42 because...
What?
Jackie Robinson?
How? Come on, guys. 42. It's 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? It's got to be 42.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the deal. We don't actually know how many people are on this island. That's the beauty of it. It's like Star Wars. Everybody gets mad about it, but because like there's contradictions in the Force and all this stuff. But the reality is somebody's just making up this story as they go. You know? So we can't get too upset about this island if we don't know exactly how many people are on it. You get to choose. But the most important question is, which role would you play in this new deserted tribe, Solena?
I would not want to be the leader because that would be too much responsibility. and I would probably go mentally insane. So what I would be is the leader's best friend. I'd be the co-leader.
Like the
The
sidekick.
pal. The
Because
sidekick.
yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, the leader is going to get stressed out sometime, and they may not make the best decisions because of this, especially if you're going to be on that desert island for a while. So they're going to need someone to help balance them out and just like help them calm down, de-stress.
You're going to be the positive side of the battery.
Right.
Because there's always both. You know what's funny? You said the word sidekick. I haven't gotten to the funny part yet, but go ahead, Brendon, laugh.
Wait, what?
See, Brendon's got a whole variety of laughs. He's got an app on his phone. He just presses them. He's pre-recorded.
Yeah, I'm not actually real.
Brendon, okay, you got to hear this. So when I was
Alright.
telling my grandparents about this podcast, and my grandpa's like, so what? He's like your sidekick to you, Brendon.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm a superhero now. All I have to do is start recording audio, and I'm a superhero. I got my own sidekick. I'm like,
That's
no, it's a
great.
co-host, and we got guests like Solena, who's the positive side of the battery. Basically, when the leader makes a horrible decision, Solena,
Yeah.
because it happens, what do you do? What are you going to do about it?
If they make a bad decision,
Are you going to support them, or are you going to support the people? Are you going to
got-
fight the power, or alleviate the power?
you got to reason with the person who made that decision, reason and weigh out what's going to happen, and then they will change. And if they don't, then you can't support it, but you don't cause even more of a problem by just turning against them automatically, if that makes sense. Then that'll just corrupt everything.
Wow. Spoken like a good medical assistant, right, Brendon?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to the dean, Selena, and you don't even have to take any finals anymore because of how you answered that question.
Do that. Honestly, just show them this, have them listen to it, and then I'll be done.
Done. And Brendon's going to sweet talk him because that's what we have Brendon for. He's just that kind of guy that he's just there, right, Brendon? You're just there for us.
That's true. I am just there.
That's beautiful. That's what we need. That's what we need. Somebody who's just there.
Guys, I'm like kind of freaking out. A spider just crawled across my wall, and
oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let's just stop the show so Brendon can deal with this little spider, and then Selena can go look for spiders too.
Okay. Well, actually, there was a fly in my room, and you know how there's levels of flies. There's the ones that zoom around, have a bunch of energy, and then there's the ones that are just super chill.
Yeah, like Brendon.
So, I had a fly. It was the fattest fly I've ever seen in my life. And
okay, we're still on Brendon. No, I'm sorry, Brendon. That was uncalled for.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Matt.
It was in my room. I could see like its feet. Like that's how big it was. Anyway, I would try to hit it and it wouldn't even budge. I'd have to like exactly actually hit the fly for it to move, and it would just like calmly move away. And then finally I got the fly trapped in my windowsill. And I was like, oh, nice. Now I can study, do my homework without any interruption. And then I hear a buzzing noise. It's another fly. So I have to figure out this whole plan to kill it. And then I smash it and I'm like screaming. And my parents are like, calm down. The neighbors are going to hear us and they're going to think that's like you're crazy. And I was like, whatever. It's a fly. It's so irritating to have 2 flies to catch. And then I thought I got all of them. But I didn't. The 3rd fly was the fattest one.
Oh no!
I thought I had
not again.
I thought I had caught it, but I didn't. I just caught 2 smaller flies. So I killed that one, and it was really disgusting. And like the pus, like just
don't
describe it like that.
Oh no!
But that teaches you to not leave windows open during the summertime. Otherwise, you'll get fat flies in your room.
There it is. So, Brendon, if we ever get to the privilege of merchandise for our show, Slap That Fly is definitely going to be one of our shirts.
Is
Smack
that
and
what?
slide. It's the only way to kill bugs.
So,
yeah, I guess so.
I think you basically just answered what your average day is like question. I mean, we don't even have to ask it at this point.
No,
Fly assassination is on the top of the list.
it's my side job.
Brendon's over there with his spiders.
Why do you say it like there's more than one? Don't say that. Don't freak me out right
He
now.
has babies, or she has babies. I don't know. I don't even know if spiders have genders. I don't know.
What does that mean? What do you
keep up.
mean?
I can't keep up with this anymore.
Just make sure
All
that
right.
when you kill it, babies don't come out.
No, I made sure I did a thorough job.
Good.
Actually, you know, if Selena's flies and Brendon's spiders got together, it could be an interesting, Netflix show.
Why? Okay.
All right,
Sure.
so let's see if we can wrap this puppy up here. What else do you do on your average day,
So
Solena?
usually I'll wake up about 7, and then
Oh, okay, early riser. Brennan gets up about 12.
and
Why
then-
do you say it like that? I don't.
and
Oh,
I'll just read some Bible while
nice.
eating breakfast,
Mhm.
and then I'll usually go on a run. Sometimes I'll wake up before 7 and I'll start doing homework because it's easier to do homework before it hits like 9 a.m.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I'll just procrastinate it and leave it till the end of the day. But usually it's
Okay.
homework. I'll have class, which takes forever, so that's long. And then TikTok keeps me wrapped in for hours, which I hate.
Right.
But
That's a given.
that happens sometimes. And then I'll usually just like FaceTime friends and whatever. So not super eventful, sort of sucks with homework, but
That's cool. You know what I appreciate is that you make sure to get your stuff done, first and foremost. You get it done when you know you can get it done.
yeah. So
Not everyone does that.
this morning I've already finished
Brendon.
like 4 homework assignments.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
This audience probably is like, man, this sack guy is really rude to Brendon.
You know what? They're right.
All right. Well, let's keep rolling because let's not dwell on that. Well, that's cool. So, you got your TikTok, you got your stuff. You're running sometimes. Sometimes you run.
I went on a run. For the first couple months of quarantine, I went on a run every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wow.
the past week, like my knee started hurting, so I decided to only go like on walks.
Good call. Save the joints.
Yeah.
Right, Brendon? That's a good
save the joints.
Save the joints. Yeah, it's like rabies, joints and rabies, things that have to be controlled. You can't just let them run rampant.
Huh.
Joke on the running.
Interesting.
So, yeah, exactly. And it's not like I just come up with these things on the fly. I mean, actually, I do. Solena, so what is it you like about running? Before we, hit the stop recording button, which is everybody's least favorite part of the show.
I'd have to say the best part about running is when it's super hot outside and you're like dripping in sweat. And
oh dear, you've told me about this before. Yep, keep rolling.
You're out of breath a little bit, but you keep going, and then your legs start to hurt, core, everything is just in pain, but you push through that pain, and then you feel like you're flying through air and like you can do anything, and it just like gives you this sort of high. And then by the time like halfway through a run, you hit that point where you just imagine when you get home and drink water and how amazing it's gonna be. And then you die the rest of the way home, and you get home, go through the door, fall down, and just like chug a bottle of water, and it's amazing.
Wow.
Best
You know,
ever.
what you just described is me when I take a walk. You know, it's rough out there. And, you know, I can't always rely on Brendon to carry me.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes, I don't know why, but Brendon's out in a field. You know, he's probably shooting some Netflix show for all we know. And I'm exhausted. I want my water. And meanwhile, Selena's actually doing something, running. Her joints hurt. She's got to take a week off. Oh yeah, you do those like those challenges, right, Selena? Like you would do like a billion miles per month or something.
Yeah. So last month I did a 50K, and
Wow,
I got over that mileage, that was pretty cool. And this
nice.
month I'm aiming for 100K.
50 kilograms, 100 kilograms. We got Brendon.
Kilograms?
Yeah, kilograms. The Australian terminologies.
Kilometer?
Kilometer. That's a bit harsh. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I just
You
throw
don't even
words out
know
like
him.
that. But okay, so we got Brendon taking a walk, Selena running. I don't really know what I do. But
Oh, you do CrossFit, dude. You're hardcore.
Come on. I'm trying to put out this like lazy public view of myself, Brendon.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Why do you gotta do this
persona
to
me? Doesn't CrossFit, can't you bring people?
Bring people?
Like,
can you expound on this? I'm kind of lacking on the understanding here.
So I have friends that do CrossFit, and aren't you allowed to bring a guest or like something like that?
Yeah, so there's coronavirus, and it's kind of hard to do that. But depends, I guess, on your box or your gym. They call it a box because apparently CrossFit people just have to be different than other gym people. It's just they just can't settle with being in the same little, you know, group. Like if you're a medical assistant, you just want to be called a medical assistant and not, you know, not a physical attribute or whatever you said, a PA.
We're very different.
Oh, okay. So I don't really know where to go from here because Selena just shut me down.
That's pretty
good. All right. So that's what we've got so far. You can, well, sometimes you can bring people. Not me. I don't bring anyone because I do it at home. I got my own stuff. I do it by myself. Although I did it with Brendon. You remember that, Brendon?
Oh yeah.
He was about to throw up. I remember.
That's actually the truth.
Really? I want to hear this story.
So I pushed myself way too hard and I almost threw up.
It's a great story. Keep going, Brendon.
We were running in your backyard and I was destroying you, and then all of a sudden I wasn't.
Right, because el baño, as we say in the other language, or the loo, if you're Solena, because you know UK, right? Solena, did we lose you?
What?
Solena? Okay, she doesn't listen to us anymore. This is where we're at, Brendon. She doesn't listen. I think we're gonna have to wrap this puppy up. Selena, thanks for joining. We had a lot of fun today.
Me. I enjoyed the lunch.
Perfect. That's all we can ask for.
I still can't believe that you guys get free sweats at school. That's ridiculous.
They're not free. You have to pay for them.
Excuse me, you still got sweats. No. We didn't get sweats. That's all I'm saying.
Gross. No one even wears them anyway.
You're wearing them.
You're wearing them now.
I wear them at home after pajamas.
Oh, I see. Well, okay. You know what? If we all ever get together on our field day that Selena's going to plan, I'm putting you on that job, Selena.
Field party.
Brendon's going to be wearing his little shorts. Wait,
Don't
no,
say
I got
like
the story wrong.
like that.
I got the story wrong. I got the story all messed up. Okay, Brendon's gonna be wearing his penny let's play some capture the flag shorts. And Selena's going to be wearing her sweats. I'm going to be wearing whatever it is I wear. My CrossFit gear, which is basically just Brendon's long lost sweats that he never got. And we're going to do a field day.
Sounds good.
That's it right there.
All right. See y'all audience later. And that's about all we got. See you guys later.